So what are they gonna do? You're telling me for 3 or 4 days I cannot access my card with my cash app? Wait, repeat that again. Repeat that. So okay, so for example, will my business partner receive this payment today, or would it? Does it have to be? Because I made the payment on Tuesday, so I've been dealing with support the last 2 or 3 days. So if it's faster for them just to authorize it so he can receive the money, I would like to do that today. You don't have to send it back to me unless it's faster if you send it to me. If it's sending it to me is a problem, just authorize it so he can receive it because they've been waiting since Tuesday. If that makes sense. I don't need you to send it back to me. They already added my phone number to the account, and they're gonna make my account a business account so this doesn't happen again. But I need his payment to be authorized because he needs that money in the account today. We've been waiting since Tuesday. Give me 1 second. I have a plan in the chair, but I can hear you. Baba, how would you like to hear it? Blow out the side of your back on? Okay, for sure. Okay, Mama, I'm listening to you. I just have a client in the chair, but I'm listening to you. I can hear you.
Well, you got nice hair, don't you?
So did they put the money back in my account? Okay, or did they authorize for him to receive the payment? Is my question. Which one did they do? Because if they authorize the payment, he should be able to receive it, and everything's fine. I can wait 3 days to fix whatever else. But that payment was, yeah, it was sent on Tuesday night, and it's already about to be, what is it, Friday. So it's very unfair. You know what I'm saying? Like I cannot make him wait another 3 days. Yeah, as long as they authorize that, I can wait for everything else till next week. And when when did they engage the suspension? When did that happen? When did it start?
I'll send it back for you.
August 26th is 3 days ago.
I have to give my back.
So yeah, that was my wife's payment. Again, I've been dealing with support. There has to be somebody that can authorize it. Maybe a supervisor. There has to be somebody that can do that because this is not good for our business. Why would we continue to do business with you guys? You know what I'm saying? So I need to speak to like a supervisor, a manager, anybody that can authorize it today. We need that payment today. We've been waiting since Tuesday. That's like ridiculous. And I've sent at least 5, 6 emails, and I've contacted support at least 5, 6 times. And this is like my fifth or sixth phone call. Like, it's not, this is no good, mom. I've been trying everything. I've been telling them, take your time, all right, no problem. And I'm like, all right, next day, next day, next day. Now I'm like, wait a minute, it's the weekend, the bank's closed, there's no customer support. You get what I'm saying? We'll be stuck until Monday, and it's not fair for me to put our businesses into a peril and in jeopardy because of whatever technicalities. You know what I'm saying? That you guys have to work on that. We went to you so we don't have to go to conventional banking. If that makes sense, right? That's why we went to you. We went to you because we want to process payments. And if you look at the address, the Cash App address, we're a business and we have your signs up there saying we accept Cash App payments. So we're actually promoting for your company. We're telling people about you guys. We don't want to tell them bad things. And I'm a public figure, so I'm very, you know what I'm saying? If you Google my name, I'm very well known. I have millions of people that know who I am. So it's not the best thing to, have a bad business relationship. At the end of the day, you guys are kind of like my business partners right now. I am, man. But you have to understand that that's pretty much, yeah, yeah, but why is that? Why is there no control? You guys don't have control over the finances? That doesn't make any sense. So your support. Got you. So what is it? Just a computer that just decides when to make a suspension? Why was there a suspension? What was it based on? I made a deposit within minutes. I made a payment to my wife and I made a payment to my business partner. Thank God the payment to my wife went through. Why would you cancel the payment if I just deposited into your system? And I showed all of my certifications. Passport, federal ID, state ID, driver's license. I'm military and my military ID. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. Doesn't make any sense at all. Does not make any sense. Because the reason why I made the deposit is to make a digital payment. The reason why I changed and added the number is so that I can process Bitcoin. This is the reason why I'm changing the account to a business account so that you guys don't do that. I deal with millions of dollars and many, many banks and financial institutions. So this is not new to me. I'm very well versed on finance. So it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? I followed the procedure from Tuesday, waited Tuesday night, waited Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I follow standard protocol. This makes no sense. So what kind of business are we running over there at Cash App? Yeah, right. What kind of business is that? Yeah. 193-7844 for the Record Life America show. Yeah, your team needs to contact me. I need this payment processed today. Yes. I know it's out of your hands, but let me speak to your manager. Let me speak to the supervisor. That way I can help them understand. Because you don't want to hear from my lawyers. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to call my lawyer right now. She's probably on the beach surfing. I don't want to disturb her. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bother her. Yeah, she's out of her office Thursdays and Fridays. Uh-huh. Let me just speak to your supervisor. Let me speak to your manager. No. Let me speak to your manager. Let me see what they can figure out. It's okay. I'd like to hear from another person. Don't worry. I'd like to. This is being recorded, so I like that. That's fine. I'll speak to them. You can put me on the phone. Yeah, my love, please. Yeah, they said somebody would call me for the business account, but nobody called me by email.
Hey,
But the thing is,
Chris.
I need to speak to somebody. Email doesn't work. I tried that already. I've been emailing since Tuesday. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that makes no sense.
Are
I'm
you
trying to make
working,
sense
Chris?
here. I need to speak to somebody that can understand my situation and should be able to resolve something. Or there's fraud being, taking place in your company because I don't understand this. Like, this can't be the way you guys deal with customers, right? Or, you know, business customers. This cannot be the reputation you guys want. You get what I'm saying? Like, this can't be possible. Uh-huh. Yeah, my love, I need your help. I need help. Yeah, 72 hours is unacceptable. Yeah, it's unacceptable. And why has it been frozen? Can you give me an explanation why it has been frozen? Can you tell me what your records show that gave you the inclination to freeze the assets? What is the legality? What engaged the system? What happened? What was done wrong? There was a deposit made. There were two payments authorized. One went through. One did not. You're telling me 72 hours. It's very unfair to me, to my clients, to our business, to our company. We followed all of your procedures. We went into your labyrinth, your system. We followed every prompt, and still, we're right where we started. That makes no sense. Doesn't make any. Does that make any sense to you? It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah. Mhm. What activities? Like, which activity? A deposit and a payment? That's what it's supposed to be. That's what your whole company is. You accepted the deposit. You should have processed the payment. I mean, that's what you do. I'm a barber. I cut hair, right? So people come here and get their hair cut. They don't come here for an oil change, right? I don't change oil. I cut hair. I deposited into the account. I made two payments. One was authorized. One was not. I went through the process. I emailed, I called, used the app, I updated the app, I updated all my contact information. I called. I'm still on the phone. But I did everything. I mean, what else can I do? I can't do anything, but I cannot allow you to have. This is my family. My family is going to be in jeopardy in 72 hours. We could lose everything in 72 hours. I don't want us to lose everything. And I don't want to lose the relationship with you guys, but you're putting me in a predicament where I have no choice but to speak to your supervisor, but to speak to tech support for this matter to get resolved immediately. Yeah. I need your help, my love. I really need your help. I'm not here. It's nothing against you personally. I just want to know what kind of business you guys are running. Any human being makes it would make perfect sense. Deposit was made, payment was issued. If there was an issue, there should have been an issue with the deposit was made. You didn't have any problem receiving the funds, correct? You didn't have any problems processing that. Why was there a problem when the payment was authorized? With an account that I have history of. From a technical standpoint, that makes no sense. You understand what I'm saying? Just saying, oh, the computer did it, it's not good enough. I'm military. I'm Space Force, Air Force, Department of Defense, Homeland Security. We can't just say, oh, a nuclear missile shot out to Russia and have no kind of response. We can't do that, right? That would take our country into nuclear holocaust, correct? We can't just say, oh, the computer decided. That's not So you following what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense, my love. I just want it to make sense for the record and let the record show. All I need you to do is authorize the payment so I don't have this problem ever again. After that, change it to a business account so we don't have this issue. I travel the whole world. I don't want to have this problem if I'm in Japan or if I'm in London or in Australia or the Middle East. How hard would it be to contact you guys from Japan if I can't get a hold of you or get something resolved in the United States? Your company is based out of California, correct? They're gonna be a better team. No team. Exactly. That's why I accept Bitcoin, because that way I can accept payments all over the world. I wouldn't want to have this problem in Dubai. I could go to jail for this in Dubai. I'm an American citizen. I don't have rights there. They can keep me in jail for 6 months for something that, 72 hours for me should be 72 days in jail for me in Dubai. If I was in Dubai right now, I'd be in jail. Just so you know, I just want to let you know. Yeah, I'm an artist. I travel all the time. All the time. I could be in Japan. No, all I want to do is just speak to one of your managers or supervisors. That's all I'm asking you to do. If I could please speak to somebody in management. Could you pass me through to somebody in management? Thank you very much. Yeah, let me speak to somebody in management. So there's nobody supervising you right now? Oh, so you are you independent contractor, like you work for yourself and you're hiring you? You're support independent? I just want to make sure. So you're like, you're self-employed, right? You don't have a supervisor? Uh-huh. Okay, and then is there a phone number that I can contact this person? Can you tell me this person's name, email address, please? Do you know the person's name? Do they have a name? Two or three. Yeah, just to like start. Or email address? I think that's like maybe you go like to a bank. Oh, okay, I understand. So then it's not even, now I understand. That's clear. So if you don't know the name of the supervisor, you don't know the name of the person that's going to reach out to resolve my issue. That's fine. Okay, I understand that. So it would be a random person. All right, that's it. That's what I need to know. Yeah, it could be anybody. It could be anybody could write to me. Okay. Well, my love, thank you very much. Sadly, you were unable to resolve the issue, but I thank you for your time. And I thank you for your effort. I don't know when I'm going to play out. So hopefully we don't lose our family business in the next 72 hours. It's not your fault. It's just, it's nonsense, We trust you guys with our lives, our future, and not you per se, you, the person on the phone. I mean, the company itself. It's very disappointing, man. The entire reason why I sent it on Tuesday, yeah, was to be advanced, yeah, to pay it in advance. But this is like, man, it's horrible, my God. It's very, very sad to hear. But thank you so much, and you have an amazing day. How is that? What, so I can send the payment to my business partner using the card? No, I don't have it. I don't have no big card. Yeah, you're the guys that I use to process payments. You're my bank. I don't have like an additional thing. And then let me ask you a question. If I linked an account, would I be able to send the $200? Because it doesn't show on my balance. That means I would have to add an additional 200, send that payment, and then wait for you to authorize that payment, and then ask for a refund. That makes no sense. You understand what I'm saying? Like that would just be worse. then how do we prevent this from ever happening again? Like, how do we move forward from here? If this happens again, what would I do? Same thing? Or, because I'm going to be sending money every single day. I have a small business. Every day I receive payments, every day I make a deposit, every day I make a payment. Every day. That's never going to change. Yeah, I'm a small business, just regular family owned and operated business.
No way. Ouch.
She loves Corbin.
What?
She just likes to come say hi.
Oh, look, I gotta show something.
No way.
Send the show, look.
With everybody, I do business with the public, mama. All over the world. Yeah, sometimes the accounts are international.
It's bad, baby. And I get all those.
What
I showed it to
activity?
you already.
All my activities in my list. You get what I'm saying? That's like saying, if the plane falls out of the sky. Well, why did it fall out of the sky? Oh, because it got shot with a missile. Or it just fell out of the sky. Why? I'm afraid this is going to happen 3 days from now. What am I supposed to do? It's inspiring to be a nice, good young man. It doesn't make any sense. Again, I know it's not your fault. I'm just telling you. This is like really bad. It's not just horrible. It's really bad. Like, it's really bad.
I can't hear you. What
Yeah, I can hear you.
did you say?
They hear you. I don't have a choice like you did it 72 hours, but then if it happens again, then Cash App is going to be trusting you. I'm not going to trust you guys. Well, not you, but the company. You drove a couple problems. I know it has nothing to do with you. I'm just saying. It's just, like, this is very embarrassing. This is very sad. It's disappointing. Like, then there's nobody you can speak to. There's nobody that can override it. So it's like I'm dealing with a computer. I understand that. I own a technology company. I don't mind dealing with a computer. If I know I'm dealing with a computer, I won't waste my time. Yeah. If this happens again, I'll just delete the account and very good. Go on about my business. With Cash App,
No way.
I never
Really? I know for sure.
Why am I doing something?
You said it. You said it.
I work in the United States government. Oh, yeah, Ryan was terrible.
No, I thought it's okay though. But I watch people. That's how I do.
Yeah, that sucks, my love. No, I'm not disappointed anymore. I know I'm dealing with a computer with no emotion, but I understand now. But I didn't know that from the beginning. Yeah, if I would have known that from the beginning, then I wouldn't have wasted my time. I have lawyers for that, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't even waste my time. Never met anybody there?
I don't think so. Maybe one.
I would
Maybe I did.
going on social media and send my customers, they have
The thing
businesses.
is, I just
Take
have
all
my
the stuff I have in
cut my
my
eye.
business, brick and mortar
I
stuff,
didn't do that.
and just put everything else and it's got different better.
I think it's because my mom's an artist and I could draw like this.
It's simple. Cash App doesn't need my money, they don't need my business. It's just something that yeah. There's nothing personal, my love. There's nothing to do with you, but I am a serial entrepreneur. I have a lot of different businesses. I never have a problem with any bank, any payment system, tax report. This is like, it's like they're running a scam. You know what I'm saying? Like they're taking people for like, hey, you just send us the money and, we're just shut it down, shut it down. Okay. So in general, I feel bad for the people that don't know technology and they don't know the financial system. Yeah. I deal with millions of dollars every day. I have several investments in my portfolio, so I deal with a lot of finances. So when I see something like this going on, I have to go to like consumer reports and expose the fraud, expose what's really going on. Seems like discrimination, seems like something is hidden, everything is secret, everything is not one person is Yeah, right. Maybe in the future, you guys, you will learn from this information and you'll discover like no other computer system, with just like a cell company. You know what I mean? He was, yeah. So you like what this tech support has to be dedicated. There's no reason why you would skip on customer service and not skip on. He said he makes more cutting hair. So this is why I've gotten so many different emails from different people about the same thing because they get outsourcing. That's the way of saving money. I know, but I let them know the company's running good shape. It wouldn't be a snack I would suggest on the podcast or my radio shows or my online magazine. It's not something that I would definitely it's all PR, Yeah, I know. That customer service team and like business practices like this, deceptive, or immoral. Not necessarily illegal, people behind the scenes, I do have to own a technology company and I get to work on these types of systems. So I fully understand. Completely understand. There's nothing that you can do. And I just thank you for giving me an opportunity to discuss myself. And I hope this never happens again. I hope it never happens. Very, very, very fast. God bless you. And you have an amazing day. Thank you so much. I do apologize. I'm so sorry. Right. It's not your fault. Don't worry. It's not your fault. God bless you. If anything changes, I'm gonna wait for the deal and I'm gonna wait for you to call me. That's all I can do. Whatever it is. Yeah, if you could just tell them just authorize the payment because if they're gonna take 72 hours to send the refund to me, that it's only gonna prolong the time that my business partners will receive the funds. And I don't want to do that. I cannot afford to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So because of that, if you could just note in the account at my request, if they can just authorize the payment within 72 hours or however long they may need to make a decision on my personal loan. However long, it takes, they authorize the payment, and I would be concerned with that. And hopefully this doesn't happen again because then I'm just going to close my account. So that'll be my business fund. So everybody deserves a chance. Everybody deserves an opportunity to rectify it. So this is my way of building a bridge of understanding between both parties. For the record and let the record show. You know what I'm saying? That way, that both parties tried everything in their power to resolve the matter and the issue in a timely fashion where legal action doesn't have to be pursued beyond this conversation and this recorded statement because we do record it for quality purposes. So for the record and let the record show, we don't have to refer to legalese or any legal execution to further solve this matter. I do happen to be a lawyer and an attorney, just so you know, for the record and let the record show. So I'm very well versed on the law, very well versed on financial trade, corporational institutions, everything that deals with these systems is exactly what I do. I work on this technology every day, not only for myself, but for the United States of America, Homeland Security, and the Department of Defense, the Air Force, AP, and the Space Force. For the record and let the record show, my name is Jonathan Marquez. Oh, yeah, right. Thank you so much for your time. What is your name, by the way? Miss D, what is your last name? What is your last name? Okay, is it confidential? No, you're fine. Is it confidential? Did you sign a non-disclosure agreement with your third-party provider known as Cash App? Okay, no worries, Mama. Thank you for being honest. I really appreciate that for the record and let the record show. Well, you have an amazing day, Miss. And thank you again. Like I said, it's nothing against you. It's not your fault. This is just, sometimes things like this happen. Hopefully we can all learn from it and we can grow. All right, thank you, my love. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, and he was already at the mansion. He just got back to like 6 weeks. Sorry. No, you already know. You already know. Now, I apologize to you. I told her I was a lawyer. She thought I was playing. Sadly, for my students studying finances, this is real life racism. This is not because I'm Spanish, I'm dark skinned. Remember, this person doesn't know me. All they're hearing is the voice. But you can tell when the company was founded, when the forefront fundamental principles were being spoken of, they decided to target minorities, people that are poor, that don't understand this. Imagine it was my mother on the phone. Okay, but está bien, mija. My mother gets evicted. Why? Because she couldn't pay the rent. Because they didn't process the payment. So they can take the payment. But oh yeah, 100%, everything is good. But as soon as you say, yo, you guys made a mistake, what's going on? Oh, we're looking at activities. What activities? Oh, there was a suspension. Since when? What day? Today's Friday. This is from Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? You guys are here for us to be able to provide digital payment acceptance for our clients. What kind of scam are you running? You're fucking outsourcing tech support. You're outsourcing customer service. These people have to answer for you while you get to hide somewhere in a fucking private school. You guys money. In financial terms, that's financial. Hey, bro. But you know why they don't get in trouble? Because most people don't know the law. Hey, bro, I was going to text you the other day. So, no man came in the other day. Yeah. But that money's sitting in an account that's getting interest, that they're getting paid on. So they're trying to treat me like a nigga, like I don't know my shit. You know what I'm saying? No, I know my shit, which I really don't. But it's cool because you only have to do it to me one time. Like I told them, you don't need my business. You know what I'm saying? You don't need my customers. Why would you need my customers? When I call, I'm gonna get a machine. And then she's giving me the running line. Yo, you know what she told me? She said the supervisor's gonna tell you the same thing. How do you know that? There is no supervisor. I am talking to the supervisor. What's your name? Oh, my name is E. What's your last name? Oh, I can't give you that. I said, all right, did you sign a non-disclosure? Because what happens is they're recording. That's illegal. Like 3 years. So if they did it illegally, somebody is going to be in a lot of trouble. And I'm just one person. Let's say out of 1,000, 3 people know. That's 3 people today that told them, yo, you know what you're doing is illegal, right? All right. I'm just gonna let you know. Right? Yeah, I thought she would come here. I'm a public book author, 45 books. She's like, I have an online magazine. I got a radio show. I got 2 different podcasts. I got a YouTube channel. Okay, don't worry. I'll let I'm people know. You know what I'm saying? Million people know. So if 3 people do that, that's 3 million. If 4 people do that, that's 4 million. And then when the companies fail, when they go to Wall Street and say, yo, our balance sheets are horrible, we got to close up. You know what they're going to say? It was the economy. It was COVID-19. No, y'all scamming people. I got to wait for things. Hey, Mr. Chris, yeah. Cash App said it's going to be 72 hours for her to process the payment. So I told Brian, because I've been dealing with them for 3 days. So yeah. Oh, yeah. The you said, yeah, I got you. It's already there, but they're saying 72 hours. Yeah. So it's just pending. Yeah, it's horrible. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, y'all can't do that. But again, that's the real nigga shit. Treating me like a nigga. You're acting like I don't have an education. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair to anyone. Not just to me. Everyone wants to make it. If you don't want to do business with me, don't do business with me. Let me know. Yo, this business ain't for niggas. I'm Spanish. I'm native. Still in it. Just happens to be Spanish.
When you saw that, you jumped off.
So, it's things like that. Like, yo, all right, it's cool. God bless. Just don't need my business. That's whatever happens again, I promise. Ah, fuck. That shit so fast. Really, I only use it for Bitcoin. That's why. Because with Bitcoin, none of that bullshit. Bitcoin is, you send the Bitcoin, here's the proof, I got it. They can't say, yo, he sent me 2 Bitcoin, or he didn't send them, or whatever. No, it's a public ledger. The whole network says, you send me a Bitcoin, I got it. Or I send you a Bitcoin, you got it. Even with the feedback policy, it says 72 hours. Yeah, this is 72 hours.
I was scared.
My podcast, my YouTube channel, my Discord, my Twitch, my Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I'm a people.
How you doing? You just called, right? Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? On the top, you want me to go ahead? You want me to cut like the chips and spinach?
Oh, you're the lady?
Everything good? You want me to put John
Yeah,
Stein?
that's what I said. Jesse does.
You want me to put it in John Stein for you?
Yeah, Jesse, and then you after Jesse. Yeah, you can take it the first job.
Those can be deceiving. When you gotta go corporate, and in corporate America, you can't beat people up, right? You have to go in there with your business suit, with your lawyers, your business plan, your accountant, your business advisor, and file your complaint. And that's when they try to cheat you. Oh no! This is $5,000 suit. This lawyer's $100,000. No more fucking. I told her, you want me to call my lawyer when she's over here in the fucking yacht surfing and shit? You want me to bother her with this bullshit? Yeah, so
Like I heard what she was saying.
that's classic. You know? And I told her, I said, no, you know, this not what I'm doing. I'm fucking deal with money, millions every day. You know, I have investors in my portfolio. So what are we talking about? What if it wasn't millions of dollars? You know what I'm saying? What if it was 50,000? What if it was 100,000? You still treated me like less of a person. That's like, all right, you're a superstar athlete. You go to Chase Manhattan Bank, you got $40 million in the bank. But they treat you like a little bit of they're not offering your family something to do. Why? Harvard Lloyd is not as good as yours. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I live in the neighborhood. Hey, my house not as big as yours. You know what I'm saying? It's unfair, man. And most people don't have the education to defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? You become a worldwide celebrity superstar athlete. You know what I'm saying? You make sure that they treat you with love, kindness, and respect. Like every other human being, you have the same rights as everybody else. Nobody's beneath you, nobody's above you. You know what I'm saying? We all here. You give everybody the same amount of love. So, in legal terms, we don't speak English or Spanish, we speak legal. So that's why when you cannot defend yourself, you lawyer up. The lawyer is like your defense. You know what I'm saying? The lawyer goes to litigate, meaning they go dispute and argue for you. So when you go to court and you have your lawyer, automatically they know they got to respect what you're saying. They got to take it into account. If you go by yourself, you're going to run into Judge Joe Brown, Judge Judy, Judge Mack. If they don't like you, they don't like you. You dig what I'm saying? I go in there with Chris Delgado. All they do is nigga walked in with Johnny Cochran, not guilty. Nigga Johnny Cochran said, yo, if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. Did the glove fit him? The glove didn't fit. In the truck where they found the blood in the Bronco, the blood was posted, the fingerprints were sideways like this. Your hand cannot rotate that way. Eso fue alguien, took a little bit of tape, went like this, man. You could do that with tape. You can't do that with your hand. How the fuck is he gonna get in the car? The shifter's here, and they have his fingerprints like this. So he went in the car, gangster leaning. Let me put my hand there and drive away. Go for it.
Go ahead, cut up.
I'm gonna tell you who
Go
did
look at it with that.
it. He made this shot. You guys sorry. Took him to trial because he's a celebrity.
You want to half of the sign with the
Get out of my time.
Okay, set to go. Ella viene ahora.
Welcome to the side.
Be right there, darling.
I'm gonna hide this from my wife, okay? When she sees it, it's gone. God bless.
Hey, when you shake your beard, you shake it off.
We'll be right back.
I'm about to say, I never seen
Fuck
you. I haven't
Cash App.
seen you with your beard like that. I know you had to think. Yeah, I haven't seen that.